Aye, we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
Greetings, viewers and subscribers. PNL Patreon family, big up on yourself. Sandra, tomorrow will be your birthday, and I know that you have started preparations for the celebrations already. Enough respect. Now, my viewers, my subscribers, I wish for you a wonderful new year. And I am hoping that 2023 brings you many blessings. I am wishing for you happiness throughout the year. This channel has grown throughout 2022. We have gained over 100,000 new subscribers for 2022. We didn't, and we are not growing because we are telling lies on anyone. We continue to grow because you know that we are giving you news that you can trust. And for 2023, we intend to continue doing just that. We plan on building on what we have, and we are planning on putting out more content. Our aim is to put out at least 3 videos per day, and we are laying the groundwork for that. Thanks to all of you for sharing the videos, for hitting the thumbs up button, and for telling a friend to tell a friend. I won't be able to respond to all the WhatsApp messages that you sent me, but once again, Happy New Year to all of you. May this year be filled with new adventures and good fortunes. Once again, enough respect. We are now at middle quarters in the parish of St. Elizabeth. We are heading towards Westmoreland. Continue to sit back, continue to relax, and continue to enjoy this journey with me. Now, on to the news. We brought you a story on Friday, November 25, and I told you about an incident that took place the previous night, Thursday, November 24, 2022, about some minutes to 8 o'clock. It took place at Uncle Zen Supermarket on Orange Lane in Montego Bay. I told you that 3 hoodlums entered the supermarket, posing as customers. They brandished guns and proceeded to rob the owner of the supermarket of almost 1 million Jamaican dollars and 2,000 United States dollars in cash. They also robbed liquor. The hoodlums, they then made good their escape. Well, guess what? Cameras are all over the place. Video footage were reviewed and the hoodlums, they were identified. Well, in the middle of last month, one of the hoodlums, he was picked up by the police. He has since been charged for robbery with aggravation. His name is Ricardo Dixon, but he's popularly known as Tony. Hear this now. Tony, he was born on June 14, 1971. So, Tony, but Koya, Tony is 51 to backside. So, you mean to tell me, say? Anyway, Tony, he's from Sign Orange in the parish of St. James, and he'll be going to the courts shortly to face a judge. Now, between last night and early this morning, 4 illegal guns were recovered by the security forces in the parish of St. James in 4 separate operations. The first one, it took place at Canterbury in Montego Bay yesterday afternoon, Saturday, December 31, about 12:30. We are learning that a joint police-military team, they went to a house at Canterbury where a well-known hoodlum is living. He goes by the name KJ. On arrival of members of the security forces, it is alleged that KJ, he spotted members of the security forces early and he managed to run from the house, making good his escape. The house was searched and bingo. 1 Browning single-action 9mm pistol with the serial number intact, affixed with a magazine containing 6 rounds of 9mm cartridges, were found. The members of the security forces, they also found 7 cellular phones, 1 tablet and 34 lead sheets with names and numbers of persons residing overseas. So, KJ, he's wanted for gun and lotto scamming charges. The next incident, it took place last night, Saturday, December 31, about some minutes after 7 o'clock. It took place at the People's Arcade on Howard Cook Boulevard in Montego Bay. We are learning that a team of police officers, they were on patrol in the area when they spotted a guy. He had on a camouflage backpack. On seeing the police, the guy ran off into the People's Arcade. This elite team of police officers, they chased the guy and they caught up with him. The bag that he had was searched and bingo. It is alleged that 1.22 revolver with the serial number intact, as also 9.22 rounds and 3 9mm cartridges were found in the bag. As a result, the guy was arrested and charged. His name is Anthowne Miller. He is popularly known as Akibod. Akibod is only 18 years old and he's living at Camp Road in Hopewell in the parish of Hanover. So, 18-year-old Akibod, he'll be going to the courts shortly and it is likely that he will be in prison until he is 35 years old. Boy, may I tell you. Now, this next one, it took place early this morning. Sunday, January 1, 2023, shortly after 12 midnight. It took place at Seaview Heights in Flankers in the parish of St. James. So, a lot of shots were being fired to ring in the new year. These gunshots were being fired in a lot of areas across Jamaica. One such area is in the Flankers area of St. James. We are told that a joint police-military team, they were on foot patrol in the area when they heard gunshots being fired. It is said that members of the security forces, they were on their way to the area where the shots were being fired when they saw a guy with an object in his hand. On seeing the members of the security forces, it is said that the guy, he dropped the object. The guy was accosted and the object, it was picked up. It was found to be a chrome Luger 9mm pistol with the serial number intact. It was affixed with a magazine containing 4 rounds of 9mm cartridges. As a result, the guy was arrested and charged. His name is Lomar Thorpe, but he's popularly known as Chef. Chef is 39 years old and he's living at Seaview Heights in Flankers. So, Chef, he'll be going to the courts shortly. Chef is 39 years old. Now, 39 plus 15. How much is that? 54? You see? Who can hear? What a go happen? Drop it in the comment section below. Who can hear? Them a go what? Ah boy. Well, in the final one, this one took place at Dapper Lane in Glendevon in the parish of St. James. Also, it took place about 12:30 this morning. Sunday, January 1, 2023. We are learning that a team of police officers, they were on mobile patrol in the area when they saw a group of men. On seeing the police officers, the men ran off in different directions. The area was searched and bingo. 1 Browning 9mm pistol with the serial number intact, affixed with a magazine containing 5 rounds of 9mm cartridges, were found beside a zinc fence. No one was arrested in connection with this incident, but congratulations to the St. James Police and the soldiers, and enough respect to the intelligencers for giving the police the intelligence so that they could make these finds. Job well done. In this next incident, a 23-year-old young man almost lost his life at Wharf Road at Smithfield in the parish of Westmoreland. The allegations are that 2 guys known to him attacked him. One of the guys is accusing this young man of being in a relationship with his girlfriend. About 2:30 this morning, the 23-year-old young man, popularly known as Badabop, he and some friends, they were coming from a party. They were heading home when they were confronted by the 2 hoodlums who are known to them. The hoodlums were armed with guns. It is said that the hoodlums, they fired shots at the guy who is being accused of being the Joe Grind. You know what Joe Grind means? You don't? Well, Google it. Yeah man, Joe Grind. So the hoodlums, they fired shots at the Bonner man, hitting him to the right side of his chest. The hoodlums, they then made good their escape. Now, Badabop, he was rushed to a nearby hospital where he was treated and admitted. So, let me ask you something. Yes, you. Yeah man, you same one. You who want to kill Badabop over your girlfriend. When police hold you and you're gone to prison, what you gonna do? Because, truth be told, if you can't control her whilst you're out of road, what you think are gonna happen when you're gone to prison? You ever think about that yet? So you know better. Anyhow, why may I tell you? Now, this next incident, sad indeed. Very, very sad. It took place early this morning. Sunday, January 1, 2023, almost 1 o'clock. It took place along the Wilshire Main Road in the parish of Trelawny. Now, if you look on your screen, that is exactly where the accident took place. So, this is how this accident happened. That Toyota Boxx, it was being driven by a 33-year-old man from Lilliput in the parish of St. James. This man, he was heading from Falmouth direction and he was heading towards Lilliput. He was driving in a westerly direction. A Toyota Axio motor car was traveling behind the Boxx. A guy, his name is Jewill. He is 19 years old and he's living at Cornwall Courts in the parish of St. James. He was driving the Toyota Axio. In the car with him was at least one other guy. His name is Iration Williams, but he's popularly known as Messi. If you look on your screen, that is the only photograph I could get of Messi. That was when he was a student at the Barracks Road Primary in Montego Bay. Messi, he is also 19 years old. The information we are getting is that the Boxx was traveling in front of the Axio. Both of them were said to be traveling very fast. My suspicion is that they were racing. I could be wrong, but that is my suspicion. Coming in the opposite direction, way down the road, was a Nissan Tida motor car. That Tida motor car was being driven by a man named Terrick. Terrick is from the parish of Trelawny. In the car with Terrick was that man on your screen. His name is Zidan Esson. He is in his early 20s and he is said to be a server at a popular hotel. Zidan was living at Granville in the parish of Trelawny. Also in the car was one of Zidan's co-worker. Her name is Latanniea-Ann Mendez. There she is on your screen, and that was when she was a student at the Christiana High School in Manchester. Latanniea-Ann is 22 years old and she was living at Bounty Hall in the parish of Trelawny. Latanniea-Ann, she was a front desk trainee at a popular hotel. So the Toyota Axio, it was in the process of overtaking the Boxx when I'm not sure what took place right there, but the Axio, it hit into the right side of the Boxx. Now if you look on your screen again and look at the Boxx, you see the damage? As a result of that collision, the driver for the Boxx, he ended up losing control of it. As a result, the Boxx veered onto the soft shoulder. It continued traveling on the soft shoulder for a while until it rolled over onto its left side and stopped. The driver for the Toyota Axio, he also lost control of the car. As a result, it went over to the right lane of the roadway. Remember I told you that the Nissan Tida motor car was coming in the opposite direction. Boom! Head-on collision. Now if you look on your screen, why may I tell you, if you look on your screen, that is the end result. Those are the two cars that were involved in the accident. It's a miracle how anyone survived that collision. Latanniea-Ann, Zidan and Messi, they died as a result, while the drivers, they were seriously injured. Sad indeed. Condolences to the family and friends of the three persons who passed away in this accident. May their souls find rest. So I just told you about an incident where 3 persons died in an accident. Well, 3 men were shot and killed last night. Saturday, December 31, New Year's Eve, about some minutes after 9 o'clock. It took place along the Cane River Main Road in the Kingston East Police Division. We are learning that 3 men. One of them, his name is Isaac Ashton. He is 68 years old and he was said to be a mason. His son, 39-year-old Alrick Ashton, and another man, only known as Narco. All of them are from KlLLED at 9 miles in Bull Bay. They were traveling in a Toyota Starlet motorcar along the Cane River main road when Hoodlums opened gunfire at the car in which they were traveling, hitting all three of them. The Hoodlums, they then made good their escape on foot in the area. The car crashed into a wall, and from all indication, the three men, they died on the spot. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to do it. Also, if you're watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button. As also, hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that whenever we upload a new video, you will be the first to be notified. Now, over in the parish of Manchester, the police, they are carrying out investigation to find out whether or not these two incidents are connected. Both of them, they took place 4 hours apart. The first one, it took place on Friday, December 30, 2022, about some minutes after 4 o'clock. It took place at Old Greenville Road in the parish of Manchester. Now if you look on your screen, that's the best photo we could get of that person, but his name is Jewill Boxx. Yeah man, that's his correct name. Jewill Boxx. He is 38 years old and he was an auto body repair man. In Jamaica, we call them bodywork man. You got it? It is said that Jewill, he worked at his home. He does auto body repair work at the front of his yard. He was working when a motor car drove up. It is said that Hoodlums alighted from the car and opened gunfire at Jewill, hitting him all over his body. It is said that Jewill, he died on the spot. The Hoodlums, they then made good their escape in the said motor car. The next incident took place about 4 hours later at a district named Warwick, near to Cross Keys in South Manchester. That man on your screen, his name is Cleon Daley, but he was popularly known as Seki. Seki is 41 years old. Seki was also a bodywork man. He also operated a bar. It is said that Seki, he was in the bar when a hoodlum entered it. The hoodlum, he walked up to Seki, brandished a gun and opened gunfire at him, killing him on the spot. The hoodlum, he then made good his escape. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Papa Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them no out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane. Everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, the land